Have you ever wondered what life is like for one of the world's greatest football talents? Get ready to discover the luxurious lifestyle of Alexander Isak. From his wife and family, who are an integral part of his journey, to his imposing home and luxury car collection that reflect his success, we'll also explore Isak's impressive net worth, revealing the secrets behind his meteoric rise. A story of achievement, elegance, and privacy. It will leave you curious to know more about the life of this football icon. Arsenal are about to break their transfer record with an $18 million bid for Alexander Isak. Former player Dwight York believes Isak could be the key to Arsenal winning the title. With 11 goals this season, he has attracted the attention of Europe's biggest clubs. The Swedish striker's journey from earning $4,000 a year to becoming Newcastle's most expensive signing in history is nothing short of incredible. His goal rate outperforms Premier League legends in his first 50 games, and now, at 24, he is worth more than Harry Kane's transfer fee. Isak's future at Newcastle is heating up, with some big news. PSG are keen on the Swedish striker and could offer $125 million. PSG manager Luis Enrique believes Isak is the perfect fit for their style of play, highlighting his explosive speed, technical ability, and intelligence off the ball. Newcastle, of course, will not make it easy for the player to leave, knowing what they have on their hands. Before you know whether it is better to sell him or keep his contract, check if you are already subscribed to the channel, so you don't miss any content. Arsenal have also entered the race, with Dwight York suggesting the team spend $125 million to sign him in the January window. The interest makes sense, considering the 11 goals and 4 assists Isak has already racked up in just 18 games this season. His contract with Newcastle runs until 2028, with a salary of $150,000 per week, but these new developments could make the club rethink the terms. They will have to decide whether to keep the striker on a better deal or sell for a huge fee, which could help strengthen the squad in other positions. The situation has been made even more tense by Real Madrid also having their eye on Isak, which could result in a battle between the giants of European football. Premier League clubs are watching closely, as losing Isak could seriously affect Newcastle's attacking prowess. In an attempt to keep the player, the club is considering offering him a new contract worth $200,000 per week, making him one of the highest-paid players in the squad. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe has repeatedly highlighted Isak's importance to his team, particularly due to his versatility and ability to play alone in attack or with a teammate. His goal-scoring ability and flexibility have made him an indispensable asset to the team, and any interested club will need to make a very convincing offer to start negotiations. And now, let's take a look at Isak's impressive net worth. Alexander Isak has made a fortune over the years. Since he began his professional career, his net worth has grown exponentially, and is now estimated at a whopping $23.2 million. He earns $150,000 a week at Newcastle, which is almost $8 million a year. That's a huge jump compared to his earnings when he was at Borussia Dortmund, where he was paid just $20,000 a week. But the real boost to his fortune was his record-breaking $78.5 million transfer to Newcastle, which made him the most expensive player in the club's history. He also has endorsement deals with sports brands such as Nike, which pay him $2 million a year to wear their shoes and apparel. He also has partnerships in Sweden and the UK, which bring in an additional $500,000 a year. Isak is a player who, while always focused on football, knows that success in the sport doesn't last forever. He has a vision for the future far beyond the pitch, and has made smart investments that are helping him build a lasting legacy. One of Alexander's biggest investments has been in real estate in Sweden. He has invested around $3.5 million in property, purchasing several houses and apartments in high-end areas. These properties are not just for his own enjoyment. He sees them as a way to ensure a steady income stream for the future and keep his finances healthy in the long term, even as his playing career begins to wind down. But Isak's vision goes beyond real estate. He has ventured into the world of technology, especially innovative sports-related startups. One example of this is the growing number of technology companies focused on sports and performance that he has started to financially support. Knowing that technology is increasingly linked to the future of football, with innovations such as performance analysis, sports medicine, and even apps to improve training, Isak is helping to drive ideas that can transform the sport while diversifying his sources of income. So, did you know about the players' investments? Let me know in the comments if you would invest in the same way. In addition to investments, Isak receives several sources of income for his performance on the field. For each goal he scores, he earns a bonus of $25,000, which is not small, considering his ability to score frequently. This makes each game an opportunity not only to help the team, but also to increase his bank account. But he doesn't live on goals alone. His image rights are also a major source of income, generating around $1.5 million per year. This is because many brands want to associate their products with Isak's image, taking advantage of the popularity and prestige he has achieved in football. In addition, the striker has a system of incentives linked to his performance, which can add up to $2 million per season. These incentives are based not only on the number of goals he scores, but also on how the team performs in competitions. Every victory, every championship won, every record broken is a chance to further increase his income. But unlike many athletes, Isak is not just a player who thinks about the immediate future. He is building a solid future for himself and his family, and these investments and sources of income are a reflection of his long-term mindset. At the same time, he is extremely careful with his choices, always seeking a balance between his football career and his actions off the field. It is this strategic vision that places him not only as a great player, but also as a successful businessman, still young but with a bright future ahead of him. His market value has risen from $15 million to over $90 million, and he still makes money from his social media. On Instagram alone, he earns $5,000 for each sponsored post. With these figures, experts believe that his net worth could double in the next 2 years if he continues to play well and moves to one of the biggest clubs in Europe. And how does he spend so much money? Isak lives in a modern mansion in Newcastle, worth $4.5 million. His car collection includes a $20,000 Audi RS7, a $150,000 Range Rover Sport, and a $200,000 Mercedes AMG GT. When it comes to dressing, he mixes luxury brands such as Balenciaga, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton with more casual clothes, and he also supports brands that care for the environment, investing $250,000 in them. With all that money, what else does Isak do when he's not playing football? Isak has a fully equipped home gym with training equipment and recovery areas. Even with all the money, he keeps his hobbies simple. He loves reading, especially books on history and leadership, and has a huge personal library. He's also a video game fan, with a $15,000 setup full of new consoles and a custom-built PC. Although he's good with technology, he's very careful about what he posts on social media and has over 1 million followers on Instagram. Isak's routine is very football-focused. He starts his day with a special breakfast prepared by his personal chef, followed by training and private sessions with his fitness coach. Recovery is super important to him, so he has a cryotherapy chamber and a massage room at home. In addition to being good in the kitchen, he even took cooking classes to learn more about nutrition. Isak also enjoys playing chess, golf, he has a handicap of 15, and spending time with friends. Unlike many players, he doesn't go out to clubs or parties very often. He prefers a quiet dinner in fancy restaurants or gathering with friends at home. Isak also loves art and has started collecting contemporary pieces, with his collection valued at around $500,000. But despite all this, what really matters to him is his family. Well, we're almost at the end of the video, but before that I noticed that you haven't liked this video yet, which is very important for YouTube to continue delivering our content to you. Go ahead, it's free. His family history is remarkable. His parents came from Ethiopia in the 1980s, fleeing the Civil War. They endured many hardships before seeing their son become a football star. His father, who worked as a taxi driver and laborer, was the first to train him and always supported him, even with his demanding job. His mother, who worked in the health sector, always taught him the importance of studying alongside sports, ensuring that he got good grades. Isak also has two brothers, the eldest of whom is a football player. Isak has two siblings, an older brother who also played football and a younger sister who is studying medicine. His family settled in Solna, Sweden, where they have become an important part of the Swedish and Eritrean communities. Isak maintains strong ties to his Eritrean heritage and makes regular trips to Asmara, where he has invested over $500,000 in youth football projects. He also set up the Isak Foundation, which helps children in Sweden and Eritrea gain opportunities for education and sports. Isak's parents still attend most Newcastle home games, and he bought them a $1.2 million home in Stockholm. Despite his success, family gatherings are kept simple and always feature traditional Eritrean food, cooked by his mother. He believes his parents' difficult experience as refugees has been instrumental in shaping his outlook on life and work ethic. During his football off-season, Isak runs football camps in Eritrea, where he works with local coaches to help develop new talent. His brother now runs his business, while his sister helps with the foundation's health projects. The family has a strong connection to the religious community, and Isak often talks about how his faith, taught to him by his parents, helps him stay focused and humble. And so ends the full story of Alexander Isak. From his incredible success in football to his lifestyle off the pitch, he's showing that he's much more than just a talented striker. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. And let us know in the comments, which player would you like us to tell you the story of? Thanks for watching.